Well, here we are with Off the Collar. Got some great questions for a great priest. Father Eric Schild, pastor of St. Joseph Maumee, where we pepper him with questions, and we don't tell him the questions ahead of time because we're kind of cruel. That's
wow,
just
trying to get some brownie points there, right. Mr. Finn.
Well, I don't know. These are from left field, and he doesn't know they're coming. So
they are always from left field.
He may or may not be back next week. So, Father, how are you?
Oh, my gosh, Ron, Dave, I am better than I deserve.
Wonderful.
Better than I deserve.
Wonderful.
Well, that's fabulous to
You're
hear.
supposed to disagree with that. You're supposed to, oh, no, Father. Oh,
no, I think,
no.
yeah. I've seen your life. Yeah,
that sounds about right.
You're doing pretty well. People like you, Father. They really like you.
All right, I got a question here for you. What's the weirdest compliment someone has ever given you? That might have been one right there.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think we just did that one.
I think... I'm trying to think. Gosh, what was something? I mean, so this is the crazy thing is people say the strangest things at times, to me, and and to just priests in general, they feel comfortable with us, right? Which is a beautiful thing, But sometimes, they they can say something. You're like, oh, did you just really say that? I'm trying to think. So I will oftentimes have, and I don't know if I can think of one specific one, but people will comment like on my weight, and they're not doing it to like be like, mean or whatever. I don't know if they're doing it for a compliment, but it's like, good Lord, like if I ever commented on somebody else's weight, they'd be like, what?
Yeah.
If I commented on one of my staff members' weight, they would they would kill me, But anyway, I'm trying to think of one in particular, but it's not coming to mind. But they always do it with good fun and good jest and all that kind of stuff. And
hey, I could be sympathetic about this one, Father.
I've had people come up and be like, "Wow, you must be eating healthy, or not eating healthy. You must be eating healthy portions or something like that." Pat my belly. I'm like, "Oh, thanks." That's a great way of saying I look fat.
Eileen once said to me, "You're a great source of shade." I'm like, "Well, I don't know. You're a great source of shade." I'm like, wow. Yeah.
I do remember Bishop Blair. I said something like, "Well, Bishop, maybe I need to be a bit more reserved." And he said, "Well, Eric, I don't want you to lose the full flower of your exuberance." And I'm like, wow. I'm not exactly sure, but I think that was a way of saying that, I have a big mouth. And it was it was a beautiful way of saying that I have a big mouth. The full flower of your
that's for
exuberance.
sure.
So maybe let's go with that one.
Sounds poetic.
Yeah.
How about
it does
this one?
sound poetic, and I had once I finally figured out what it meant.
Here is question number 2. What's a non-religious belief that you've changed your mind about in the last few years? A non-religious belief that you've changed your mind about in the last few years?
A non-religious belief that I've changed my mind about. And I hate to admit this on the radio. However, I actually like eating a Brussels sprout.
Ooh, me too. It's my favorite food now.
Is that?
I mean, I know, like it's helpful when it's like, like sautéed in like bacon grease and stuff like that. I mean, I'll admit that when you can make a vegetable not healthy, I think that's better. But I actually can enjoy a vegetable, which is not something I always enjoyed.
Yeah, something
that,
green.
and here's the other one. that I don't despise exercise as much as I used to. I
Ooh,
like
my
going out.
goodness.
I go out now on Wednesday mornings. Now we haven't done it the past 2 weeks because of the snow. But with my housemates, Father Joseph Momini and Father David Kidd, and it's not as awful as I once thought it would be.
Be careful, Father. You're like 2 seconds away from mountain biking.
People are like not even going to know who I am.
You're going to be a cyclist.
And then before you know it, I might lose the full flower of my exuberance. That's the next step to liking vegetables.
Just keep adding bacon to the Brussels sprouts. You'll be fine.
Oh my! All right, Father. I've got. Let's get serious here for a minute. I've got a little more serious question here for you. Describe, Father Eric, a favorite moment or event from seminary. Favorite moment or event from seminary.
Oh my gosh, I have many. I really loved seminary. I'll be very honest with both of you. There were days that seemed long and arduous and things like that. But I loved being together with a group of guys that were all on the same page and same mission and trying to accomplish the same thing and trying to be holy together. And so, like I really just have a lot of great memories of the friends that I made there. But I would say one event that happened at the seminary, which we don't do that this way anymore, but I was ordained a transitional deacon down there at St. Meinrad. And, and I had my closest family members and friends there. And it was a beautiful, beautiful weekend to be ordained with my classmates, who I had studied with all these years, knew and loved, to have my family there. And it was just, transitional diaconate. A lot of people kind of skip over that, but that's where we actually make the promise of celibacy for the rest of our life, right? The promise to pray the liturgy of the hours, the promise of obedience to the bishop. I mean, there's some heavy hitting things that we make the promise of. Then we reaffirm that as priests, right? But that was a powerful day, and and to lay down our life as deacons do in service to the church, to the gospel, it was a powerful thing. So that was the first time I prostrated myself on the floor and just laid it all out there and said, "Here I am, Lord, take me, do with me what you will," and I hope I can get back up after I do this. So, yes.
Wow.
I was younger, though, at that point. So diaconate ordination, I would say, was a highlight of seminary.
How memorable, and how thankful we are that you went there and you did that.
And when you say we don't do it the same way now, we just ordain them here in our own cathedral, right?
In our own cathedral, yes, which is great because more people get to experience it, right?
Yeah.
And so I like the fact that the bishop moved it up here, but it was also very special when I was able to do it down there at St. Meinrad, the place that I'd studied at for years and have still come to love.